Good morning, evening, afternoon, I'm Tayo Cat. Welcome to my channel, and today we are playing My Dangerous Life. Previously, we, got confessed to by Brad. In the worst way possible for Hinata. I mean, I guess there are worse ways, but it was not good. We are out here in the space that we first met Brad to deliver our plans to the police officer. This game is doing that thing that I don't like what visual novels do, which is take away the music. It's one thing. It's just there's not enough atmospheric things happening for most visual novels to get away with taking away music for this long period of time. Like, I know it's supposed to emphasize the fact that it's serious, but you can play serious music. But I digress. Let's continue.
Nah.
If this will prevent the protest, my friends' sentences will be less there, right? Severe, even. Brad. That's right. So, I don't know why this is his voice. The voice was just using my regular voice before, but this is his voice. That's right. So, you said that you summarized everything in the document, right? I don't know why, but this police officer, I can't trust anybody who doesn't have a sprite.
Ah.
Yes. Brad passed him the sheets of paper. I could hear Brad swallow. The room was dead quiet. It is, and I don't like it. All we could hear was the sound of pages being turned. Heard a page being turned. And the names of all the key players on there. Or the names of all the key players on here.
そうだ。
All that I know of. I'm not sure if there might be someone else involved. We only had a few days left before the set date.
頼む。
Please try to stop it. They don't really need to do anything bad. They just want people to understand their situation and something to improve it.
けど。
They don't know how to go about it, so this is their last resort. Sorry, the song popped out in my head. It's all got it. The man's expression didn't change in the slightest as he gave a small nod.
お
Since you understand, you'll stop it, right? Brad sounded happy, but the police officer didn't show any reaction and just stowed away the document. I suddenly felt queasy. What was this feeling? Doubt? Ugh. Suspicion? No, you've never been suspicious before, have you? You've never looked at someone and go, this doesn't seem right. Brad's feelings were being completely ignored. The officer looked like he was crushing Brad's good soul with his gaze. It made me frustrated. Oh, so now he's just mad that this guy is not being kind to his boyfriend. Got it.
お
What about my father?
なあ。
Are you going to tell me what's going on with him? I can't talk about that here. I will contact you again later.
No.
You can't be serious. Damn. I opened my mouth to blurt something out. Get down! See. Something was going to happen. Of course something was going to happen. Brad yelled and pushed me down to the ground. At that very moment, I heard gunshots. Then I heard something heavy fall to the ground. Did Brad get shot? Brad? Did the police officer shoot Brad? My heart was pounding loudly. Was that sound really a gunshot? The sound of footsteps was echoing around the building. Brad was shielding me with his body, holding me tight. The police officer got shot. Oh, great. Now it looks like we shot a police officer. Or we're, you know, helping people shoot a police officer. There's a word for it, but my brain can't think about that right now. Don't look. Brad whispered into my ear. At what? What did he mean? When I looked up at Brad, his face was very serious as he tried to peek at what was going on. What? Okay, we can't keep calling them Brad's friends. This guy isn't Brad. Dude, how could you shoot before making sure first? I did the other way around. Better than to let him escape, right? That's true, but I don't know. These friends' voices change every time. That's true, but you killed a police officer. That's bad. We need to take whatever Brad gave him. Bullshit. I could hear several male voices and someone rummaging around. They were trying to kill Brad? I peeked through the gap between Brad's arms, even though he told me not to. I had to confirm it with my own eyes. I felt obliged to do it somehow. At the men's feet, I spotted the body of the police officer we had just been talking to. A pool of dark red blood was growing bigger beneath the body. Is he dead?
Sonna.
Hinata, don't say things out loud. He's dead. Let's get out of here, Hinata. Brad pulled at my arm. If we didn't escape, Brad and I would be killed as well. I didn't know why, but my feet just wouldn't listen to my mind.
Oi.
I told you not to look, didn't I? The sadness and anger in his voice pierced me. Brad held on to me as we made our way out. Brad, that person...
やめろ!
Yeah, let's yell that as we're trying to escape quietly. He yells, Yamano. Keep quiet, let's talk later. Tell me when you can finally move on your feet again. Move your feet again. Brad tried not to make a sound as we moved. Even so, the The tiniest noises made me shiver. How did we end up like this? Cling to Brad. Say that you can walk on your own. Well, if we keep clinging on to him, we gonna die. Yeah, if I keep, we will die. We have to move. He's trusting me to move. We're still walking with Brad. We could, because yeah, we're going to. I feel like if we cling on to Brad, we're going to get shot at. I know it's Brad, all the Brad, but logic in me tells me this. And I can't. Okay, Brad needs me to also be strong. I feel like I can't be a princess and have him carry me all the time. Yeah, I can walk on my own, Brad. He needs to know that he can lean on me. After a couple of minutes, I looked up at Brad, who still had his arm around me. Yeah, cause we're basically not moving. Brad, I can walk on my own. Brad stopped as soon as we reached the main street and surveyed me. Then he slowly let go of me, but... Am I gonna faint? Hinata. I staggered and Brad caught me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Don't force yourself. It's perfectly normal for you to be in shock right now. Can we not just stop on the main street? I know, like, there are people, but I don't think these guys are very smart and that they would just stop just because there are people. We should probably still keep walking away from the building. His voice was unusually quiet. You're different from us after all.
やめてください
Please don't say that.
おい
You... I had inadvertently raised my voice and Brad quickly covered my mouth. We're being hunted down, so please keep quiet. I nodded and Brad's eyes locked on mine for a moment before he released me.
でも
It's just that when you say something like that,
おい
you should realize from what you just witnessed, this world is different from the one that you know. I get that. Brad threw me a quick sideways glance. He didn't say another word after that. He just grabbed my hand and we made our way through the crowd. It felt as if he were distancing himself from me, and it scared the hell out of me. Please don't go away, Brad.
あの
Brad, I'm not done talking. This time he didn't cover my mouth, so I quietly continued. I was in shock earlier, and that scene is still etched into my brain right now. I've never experienced anything like that before. It feels as though the whole world is suddenly different.
でも
But it has nothing to do with you and me.
あの
That's a personal matter. I feel silent. Did they mean fell? Did they mean to say I fell silent after that? I feel silent after that. Brad was looking at me. Wasn't looking at me. His hand, which was holding mine, was sweating slightly.
おい。
Did you really mean that?
はい。
Of course. Aren't you afraid? I am, but... You promised to protect me no matter what. Ugh, you... I stared at his profile as he grimaced. He looked close to tears. Then, the shadow of a smile appeared on his face. Lips, even. You're even more of an idiot than I am. Oh, I wouldn't say that. What? I mean, Hinata is naive. But I wouldn't say he's an idiot. You're ignorant of what this world... You're ignorant of this world. But you're still not afraid. He is afraid. His grip on my hand tightened. Brad's smile was kind and strong. For some reason, I felt a pang in my heart at the sight of it. We sped up and delved into the crowd around us. Oh, we're at a restaurant. There's some trees and some art on the wall. We're at a coffee shop, it looks like. We're at a bookstore. A little while later, we reached a cafe and slipped quietly inside. We sink into a couple of seats at the very back and simultaneously let out sighs of relief. I'm really sorry about that, Hinata.
Yeah.
You don't need to apologize. After all, I'm the one who was hell-bent on contacting the police, and that's why all of this happened. I was still shaken, and Brad gently patted my back. After a while, I felt my heartbeat calm down. But as expected, the image I had seen was still vivid in my mind.
いや。
It's not your fault. They are serious about this, so it would have happened sooner or later. Either way, I have no intention of joining the protest. Brad's voice was sad. I realized Brad had to be more shocked than I was. His friends were after his life after all. Usually Brad was the one to cheer me up. He always tried to help me. Again, we have not known him for that long. I don't think it's been a week. This game is acting like we've known him for months. He always tried to help me. I guess that's true. By the time like this, I had to be the one to help him. Brad, cheer up. That always works when I'm feeling sad. Someone comes up to me and just goes, be happy. And instantly, depression goes away. I'm just so happy. If you talk to them and get them to understand you, you might become friends again, like before. I would not want to be friends with these people. They beat me up. My ex tried to take out the guy and violate the guy. that I was interested in, and then they were trying to shoot me. Not just shoot, try to kill me, and they shoot first, ask questions later. They killed a police officer because they were just like, close enough. Brad smiled listlessly at what I'd said. I would like that. At that very moment, the sound of television in the corner of the cafe made us look up. It seems like a group of teenagers are protesting out on the streets. This large-scale protest turning violent as they vandalize store after store. The police are trying desperately to get a handle on the situation. The newscaster's voice had an urgency to it. Brad, did they move the protest day? I mean, not gonna lie, if I was going to do a violent protest, and I was aware that one of the guys that I was counting on being there wasn't there, and also used to have a lot of power, who now knows all the information about the things in the protest, I would change the day of the protest. Because that guy has too much knowledge and could stop the protest if I keep everything the way that it was originally planned. But that's... Why are they holding it early? The date of the protest had still been days away. And yet... Is this our fault? They realized that we passed the information on to the police. They may have pushed the date forward because they were under pressure. Meanwhile, the television showed young people attacking storefronts. Outside the cafe, we could hear the sounds of sirens and commotion in the crowd. Ugh. Brad's face paled as he looked outside the window. This is bad. They found us.
Huh?
What? They're not are they going to shoot us in this cafe? We need to run, Hinata. Before he even finished the sentence, Brad grabbed my hand and pulled me outside. I feel like the cafe is safe. The crowd was in an uproar. I'm just saying. It seems like we were in an okay spot. They found us, but we were still in an okay spot. It's like still too obvious. I mean, I guess if they're determined enough to just go bang bang, because they can't get away with it if they just go into a cafe like that. The crowd was in an uproar. I like how they're like, look at the chaos, blurred cityscape. Screams and shouts could be heard all along the street. Brad and I dashed down the street and tried to find a place to hide. Oh, we are in 8 already? Oh, now we're at a hotel. Brett and I shook off our pursuers and finally arrived at a motel. We had thought it would be safe to hide in the crowd, but with the protests going on, it turned out to be a bad idea. I feel like it gives you the cover of chaos, but okay. So we kept our eyes open for a more secluded place and spotted this motel. I'm sorry, I keep calling your hotel a motel. Your motel a hotel.
くそ
Damn it, why did it have to go down like this? Brad punched the wall in frustration. There's a good pillow right there. Just punch that. Don't punch the walls. It's gonna cost us extra if you break it.
ちょっと
Calm down, Brad.
あの
At least we managed to find this place, so it could be worse. I was thinking to calm Brad down, but to be honest, I felt uneasy myself. My heart was beating wildly. My thoughts were all jumbled up.
すまない
Okay, I thought he was going to say more. Hinata, I said that I would protect you, but keep getting you into difficult situations like this. I'm so sorry.
いえ
I'm still alive. That's an achievement in itself. Yeah, escort missions are no joke. Hinata. Brad smiled weakly. Now is not the time to be horny. What are we going to do now? Brad sat down on the bed. Okay, he's not being horny. Okay. Brad sat down on the bed and put his head in his hands. I quietly sat down beside him.
ああ
We finally found a place to stay, but we're in a really messed up situation. Brad turned on the television. Didn't matter which channel he switched to. All of them were showing footage of the protests. I turned my friends against me. Now they're after my life. By the looks of it, you're being targeted by someone as well. So both of us are on the run, aren't we? Brad chuckled dryly. As expected, even Brad was all worked up about this.
でも
But we can't hide here forever.
けど
Eventually we're gonna run out of money. Even so, it'd be stupid to go out and get ourselves killed. We both agreed on that, at least. We were cornered.
あ
But
あの
if we go to the police, they might do something about it, won't they?
は
The police? Brad didn't seem to like the idea.
いや
The situation is a huge mess. I don't think the police would help us. We're just two kids.
でも
A vague college age. At least 21, because we're allowed to drink. But that's their job. Brad snorted as I said that and reached out to me. As he did so, our heads knocked together accidentally.
へえ
The Japanese police force sure sounds amazing.
いえ
I don't think Japan is a special case. Sorry, I was being sarcastic. I know. Our foreheads were pressed together. I could feel the warmth emanating from him. Our shoulders were touching, and we stayed like that for a while. My heart was beating, a frantic rhythm in my chest. We should be calming each other down. At a time like this, I trusted Brad's judgment. Hours passed, and at some point, I didn't know when her shoulders were still pressed together or not. Judging from the news reports on television, the violence on the streets was getting worse and worse. Gunshots, screams, smoke, fire. Was that footage actually real? Was that really the street we had been on today? The police are useless.
Huh?
Brad. Oh, Brad? Well, this does not look great for us. I mean, you know what kind of things will happen in a hotel. Motel. We are stuck here for now, it seems like. Hopefully things will shape up, then we won't get murdered. And, you know, people get their comeuppance. But we shall see. Till then, see you next time.
Esta noche quiero amar, no me quiero ilusionar, pero quiero ir a buscarte. Esta noche para amar, no me quiero